The Alabama Association of Realtors lawyer came to talk to us about all of the NAR lawsuits that are going across the country. Maybe you've heard of them. Sometimes I think that everybody's heard of it, but it just might be realtors who, who are listening to those conversations. But so he said, that there's going to be a lot of changes as far as like how we can talk about how we are compensated and how we need to disclose those things. And I just want to say that the NAR lawsuit is about antitrust, and antitrust is a law that impedes companies from preventing competition. So when companies get together and decide they're going to all charge the same amount for the same product, then that would be something antitrust. If all the brokerages in town got together and decided, hey, we're going to charge this much, that would be preventing customers who want to sell their house from being able to find a broker that is going to charge less, so that prevents competition, which actually is a bad thing for our society because if you think about it, and we have a couple of big, huge companies who give that example, like Amazon and I shouldn't be saying these big words, but y'all don't tell anybody. Hopefully those big names don't hear me. But in Google, like they have sort of like a monopoly on these things that we use in our world. And what happens is once they get so big that we don't, the common consumer doesn't use anyone else. Like we're kind of getting there with Amazon, right? And where we really don't buy things from anyone but them because, you go to Walmart now and they don't have as many things as they used to have because they can't store it in their warehouse because a lot of people are buying it from Amazon. But that's a good thing, like because it keeps Walmart running for its money, like it just keeps them honest, and if one person gets all of the business, then that person has no challenge. I mean, it's like a thing in life, if we're ever not challenged, we stop trying to be better. Like they say, the best time to kill an alligator is right after he eats, once he gets satisfied. And a lot of companies become that way, which is why our laws have these antitrust things, is because when a company becomes a monopoly, then they stop trying and stop. I feel like, Verizon was like that for a minute. Like they just stopped trying to be good because they had the monopoly on all the cell phone service. But other cell phone services started to get better and competing with them and started to give Verizon a run for their money, right? So, and that's a good thing. That's what keeps our capitalistic economy working. And so these antitrust laws are a good thing. It keeps everybody honest and in good faith competition. And we just, as business owners and people in the sales industry, we have to get good at being okay with the competition and learn that the challenge makes us better people. It makes us understand ourselves. It makes us, it's like my son, when his friends are faster than him on the cross country team, it makes him, he gets upset at first, and he gets real nervous about going out the next time. But it's like I tell him, you don't get mad, you get better. So that's one thing that we're trying to do at Red Bridge is like, we're just trying to get better. Like, this is not the end of the real estate industry. As much media has falsely claimed that we have had some standard of compensation in real estate, which is a lie. That has never been a standard. It has always been negotiable. I mean, individual companies may not negotiate. At our company, we don't negotiate. We have one fee and that's it. Um, and you don't have to use us. You can use a different brokerage if you want to, but we don't get together as brokerages and decide that there's a standard. We don't. We compete. And that competition is what makes us better. Like when so and so does it better than I do, I better get up to speed and start doing better. And that's what makes us better people. It makes my son a better runner when he has somebody who challenges him. And so our world just tries to keep us challenged. Or our laws, the antitrust law, tries to keep the companies challenged so they don't ever come to a place where they don't have to compete anymore. They just can rake in the money and don't have to do anything for anyone because they have the monopoly on everything. So at our company, we're just trying to get better. We're taking classes. We are getting more designations. Everybody in our company just got the real estate negotiation expert designation from the National Association of Realtors. We're going to start soon working on our accredited buyers representation together. And because, we work together as a team and we work really hard because I have a firm belief that multiple minds are better than one. And we constantly have conversations about, I could have done this better. This is what I did. And this is what I didn't do well. Because those vulnerable conversations is where we get better. And we just have to settle into the fact that, hey, that's what being human is. That we screw up sometimes. We don't make the best decisions or do a perfect presentation every single time. And we get together, we put our heads together and say, how could we have done this better? And that's what the challenge is. We challenge ourselves and we keep challenging ourselves every day to get better and to take more classes and to pay attention and to strive to be the best real estate agent that we can possibly be for our customers. Because like our quote or our motto says, strength is for service. And we're trying to keep real estate our strength so that we can serve you. How can I help?